Welcome to part 3 of Employee Center or Service Portal Performance Analysis. If you have not seen my first two episodes, please have a look at it. I'm putting a link on this particular screen, or else you can visit my YouTube channel and there you can see it. Just a quick recap, what we did in the first two episodes was we saw what out of the box we have for widget performance details in Xanadu release, what ServiceNow improved for Yokohama release. We also saw specifically in part 2 that how can you add out of the box widget to your custom portals, and what is the location of out of the box widget, which code is actually contributing towards it. And finally, we also saw how ServiceNow and where ServiceNow is storing these particular details. But again, just imagine it's not only about widgets, right? It's also about showing the data on particular screen, the calls happening in the backend, for example, ACL evaluation, database execution, IX calls, business rules are getting evaluated. That was not possible to see there on that particular feature. But ServiceNow has something new called as Performance Analyzer for portal pages. Yes, you heard it right. What we are going to see today is something very special, also about benchmarking all these elements which I just said, for example, ACLs. An admin or a platform owner like me, I want to benchmark, for example, the execution of the business rules should get completed within a couple of seconds. And if it's not happening, I want to know which part of the portal is actually contributing towards this. And that is what ServiceNow made it possible. So without wasting any time, let's get started with Portal Pages Performance Analyzer. So let's see how we can activate Performance Analyzer for Portal Pages. To do that, what we need to do is we should go to System Properties. And now there is a property which you can see on the screen. Here you can see right now only SP, our service portal, has this particular feature enabled. To prove that, what we are going to do is I'm just going to open Employee Center. Here you can see we only have one icon on the left which says performance details. But if you compare this with SP, you will see that there is this particular icon which says Open Performance Analyzer. Now let's activate this for my portal. Out of the box portal which I have is my custom portal, which is LWP, and here you can see we do not have any icons. So quickly summarizing, you also saw the difference between widget performance details icon which was on ESC portal, and then you also saw now how does the portal page analyzer icon looks like. Without wasting any time, let's do LWP, save this particular property, go back to this particular portal, reload, and now you see this particular icon. So what we are going to see is what happens when we actually click on this particular icon. So as soon as I click, it opens a different page, a portal page, where we see benchmarking details and preview section. Now, each and every element like business rule, ACL, widget load time has certain benchmarking out of the box as according to this particular feature which you can see on the screen. But every organization has different standards and there is some acceptable value per organization for loading that particular page or that particular widget. So what I'm going to do now is keep these values as it is because these are out of the box values coming with this particular feature. And then I'm going to click on validate. Before I click on validate, I want to show you this preview section. Here you can see there is nothing at the moment. So what I want to explain is as soon as we click on validate, what happens is ServiceNow in the backend in this particular iframe, it opens the page which we are putting here in the first field. And then it tries to calculate and do the analysis of all the features by making some API calls, by looking in the background for the slow transactions, execution details of ACL business rule, and so on. That being said, I'm going to use this URL, click on validate. No, I have not changed any values. As soon as we click on this, you can see now on the preview sections, it is trying to load. It has opened the particular page, and on the top right, it says red color will be marked for the elements or the widget where the benchmarking is failing. Okay, let's quickly move back here and give it some time to actually get the results back. Now you can see the KB content part is actually exceeding certain things. So the widget is taking more time to load, and there is one ACL which is taking above threshold to evaluate. And if I click on this, it already shows me which ACL it is, and at the same time which page we are talking about. So as soon as I click on it, it takes me to this particular widget which is causing the issue. And if I go back, if I click on the AC, this particular part, it will open the ACL, which is actually not respecting the benchmarking milliseconds or the duration. Okay, and if I go to preview now, if I scroll down, you will see it is already highlighting it in red, which means we need to take care or look into this particular card and article why it took so much time to evaluate and show the results. Thus, it gives you more insight into analyzing how the performance of the page can be improved. Small details, but very useful details. As a platform owner, I am very happy with this particular feature because I get so many questions from the business that, hey, you know what? It is taking too much time to load your portal. It is taking too much time to submit your request. And it is also taking too much time to search. All those things you can actually do the analysis of. In next part, maybe what I can do is I can deep dive into more of these particular details, like what API call service now is making in the back end, where the results are getting stored, or where we can fetch the particular details. I have not explored that in detail yet, but maybe in the next part I can do a deep dive into that particular part. For that time, I wish you a happy evening, happy morning, and I will see you later. Thank you.
Thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, leave a comment below, and subscribe to the channel for more awesome content. Hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. I appreciate all your support, and I'll see you in the next video.